Alright guys, and possibly gals, I'm back at it again today working on another Volkswagen. This one just so happens to be my mom's because she's super cool like that. As you can see, I've got my GTI's rims on there right now. She had a flat tire, and I'm going to be using her car for a little bit, so I figured I'd go ahead and throw my tires on there and temporarily take care of the tire situation she's having. But I'm doing brake pads on this thing today on the front. The wear sensor and the front pads came on saying that they were getting pretty low, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap those out. This is a mk5 Jetta. It's a 2008 Wolfsburg edition. Got the 5-cylinder motor in it with the slapstick. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing brake pads on this. Figured I'd go ahead and do a little bit how-to video. So enough BSing, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into it. Alright, so unfortunately I don't have jack stands I can use now because they're all underneath my GTI since I took the wheels and tires off. Definitely don't recommend keeping your car jacked up with an actual jack. Use jack stands or blocks if you got them. But just temporarily, this is going to be relatively quick. So looks like we've got the sensor plug here for the brake pad, and then this looks like about a 21 mil. Yeah, 21 mil will do there for the calipers to come off. So let's see, grab one of my picks, or a couple of them. Alright, so I almost always just go ahead and spray a little bit of WD-40 inside the clip, and I don't think I'm going to be able to hold on to the camera and do this at the same time. No. So yeah, I just usually put a little bit of WD in the clip before I try to take it off. It typically makes it a little bit easier, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off real quick, hopefully. And there we go. Yeah, so WD trick is still working out for me pretty well with clips. That's the clip for the wear pad indicators, whatever the hell they call them, that are in the actual brake pads themselves. So there's that. I just got to get some 21s on here now. I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit of WD on there. No, it's really not going to help much, but every little bit counts when messing with cars. And I don't know that I'll be able to get a good view of this while I'm doing it. Alright guys, so as I said before, this thing does have sensors in the brake pads. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery real quick and let the computer register once it God damn, that's dirty. So I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect the battery here so that the ECU registers the new sensors and has no problems shutting off once I put the battery back on. So yeah, just taking the battery off real quick. Easy enough. Just throw that there so I don't lose it. Keep that there. I shouldn't need that for the brake pads. So yeah, montage / time-lapse time. Alrighty everybody, so unfortunately I will not be continuing this video because I don't need pads. I thought I did because that light came on, but that's not the case. So one thing to look out for when you're light comes on the dash saying that you need new brake pads. This connector here split. The top piece of it broke off from the main section of the connector, and I think the reason why is because whenever I took this apart, this top piece was not in this bracket that holds it in place. So I believe that's why the pin broke in the socket and left me with no connection there, making it think that it needed new pads. So just one thing to keep an eye on if you've got a Volkswagen or Audi with pad wear sensors in it, or whatever you call them. But yeah, so I've got it temporarily fixed right now. I've already hooked the battery back up, turned the car back on, and it no longer says that I need brake pads. So that was the problem that I was experiencing. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to go to a junkyard and find a connector that I can cut off another car and splice into this one. But yeah, so cheap, easy fix. I'm not out any money other than the gas it took to go get those pads, which I'm going to take back now. So yeah, that's just going to be it for this video, guys. Like I said, just keep an eye out for that. If you have that light pop up on your dash, and see you soon.